get me in that ice bath now. Get off like a monkey, innit? That's it. And that's how you do it, Black Monkey. Being at your best, I mean, I don't think I've reached being at my best. I don't want to reach being at my best. I don't ever want to touch that. You know, I always want to touch a place of a new discovery. I think mind and body should be in sync. Eliminate any self-doubt, being able to access that on a subconscious level, that present state, that flow state. I don't think that changes. I think having that mindset of going, I'm going in here, I'm delivering, I'm performing, I'm giving it all my purity, and whether that is a failure, it's still gross, you know? I think those two should be in sync, no matter what. For me, yeah, it's mind. For me, it's not setting for what we're kind of, you know, brought up to settle for. I want to know why the mind does that, or why I kind of feel fatigued at that certain place, or why I feel a bit down or depressed or sad, or why my levels, you know, my dopamine levels are up here after a certain thing, or I'm constantly looking at why and what makes that. I think it all brings it back to peace for me, you know. A state of peace is a state of happiness, and peace is presence. I'm up at 5 a.m, I'm running, getting my run in, then we do an ice bath. Shout out Brass Monkey, what are you saying? It's supplements, you know, and kind of diet, but it's always been that. And growing up boxing as well has always sort of cemented that for me. You know, I didn't feel like my day started proper when I didn't have a workout in place, and it wasn't necessarily boxing to be fit or lose weight. It's like just for the mind, you know. It's the discipline, the structure, the camaraderie in the boxing club, and you know that. So what would knock me off is, you know, routine. Routine being knocked upside down, and that can happen. Example, in Barcelona we filmed night shoots, and we shot a lot of stuff at night to replicate the Beatles playing live somewhere, and it involved us like rapping at 6-7 a.m, and it's hard to get a run in then, and it's hard to, you know, keep that sort of structure and that tempo kind of modes with your guys, but you adapt. I think the best adapt. Motivation isn't the thing that should get you going, it's discipline. You know, discipline, you know, brings out motivation. I think it's when you're feeling 5 a.m. rap and you're like, how do I get this run in, this workout? You ain't gonna get motivated. It's discipline. And that's what working out and ice baths and boxing and all of that has taught me, is to the disciplinary of, you know, keeping a routine. And, you know, my biggest obstacle and biggest competition is me. You know, it always has been. And that competition being self-doubt a little every now and again, and, you know, why this and why that. I've always been that person to stand in my own way. I've got ADHD, I'm diagnosed ADHD for 5-6 years now, and I'm on medication for that, and on medication for OCD as well. And it's a constant chatting there, you know, that you have with yourself, and you feel these little unlocked kind of wet areas that you go into, and when you're boxing, and again, it's a present state. It's constantly present. You're nowhere else. And I read somewhere years ago to brush your teeth with your left hand if you're right-handed, or vice versa. And what that gets you to do is focus on that particular task. Because I think when, like example, brushing our teeth, you're thinking about what you have to do today, and like, you know, oh shit, I gotta go to the car. And whereas if you're just with the left hand, you're focusing, and you're like, and it's a present state. And again, that unlocks you to go into those states a bit more. You know, making your bed from a different angle, or, you know what I'm saying? Listen to the mind and body. You know what I mean? It's your world. The ice bath, you know, it's I mean, the results show that. I know Chris Hemsworth. I worked with Chris on Crime 101, and I was, you know, asked him loads of questions. He done a documentary on, you know, the ice, the therapy of cold, and he was just telling me from doing that, and swears by it, and so I got into it. And I've always been a fan of just fucking jumping in the cold water, having cold showers. I remember having cold showers when I was younger in the dark to kind of eliminate the fear of dark. And I felt like if I'd done it in the, you know, in the shower in the dark with that extreme coldness, the dark would be simple to me then, would be easy when I do lie in bed. So I remember always sort of using the cold therapy as a place of kind of centering and going back to that survival thing. And I'm always about kind of starting my day with, you know, pushing the limits high, so the rest of it feels a little easy. If I'm on a time, you know, let's say at the studio, we've done a run and we've pushed the run a little, and we have to be on set and get ready, and I only have 5 minutes to grab a shower and get changed, I'll go under the water for like 20 seconds to 15 seconds in the ice, head under, and do a dip that way, come up, breathe, get a moment and go back under. Or I'll chill in it for like a minute and a half, 2 minutes. But I was pushing it to a place there when I was abroad in New York, to like 4 minutes, and you know, but yeah, I've recently just got back in and started after Spain, picking it back up again, because we didn't have the access out in Spain to it. But we did at the end week. They brought the ice bath in. I was like, you know what I mean? But yeah, so I've started to get back in the ice again and get past the minute mark. So yesterday we done it, like we got in for like, let's say just under a minute, and then sauna, and then back in, and then, you know, and then there was a time we were just getting in, out, getting back in. You know, it's addictive. It's just pure. It's you don't do things in your daily that reach that level of, like, you know, your nervous system going, what the, you know, but it needs it. It's like, hello, you still there? It's still there. You feel like you've just woke up, and you feel every part of your body as well. You know, even though you are a bit numb, whatever, you're aware. You're so self-aware of every bit of you. And it's just that bit of there's that bit of life, you know. Cold preserves. Cold keeps life going, and we freeze things to keep going. And I think that statement alone, and it says everything. That's just our new motto, isn't it? That was good.